A Texas A&M research project is going to be lobbying for more abortions. This is Monday, December 15th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Welcome into Monday. Thanks for starting your week with the Texas Minute. The Texas Education Agency is taking over 3 more school districts. More on that story coming up. While Texas law protects unborn children, Texas A&M University and the Higher Education Coordinating Board have approved funding for research explicitly aimed at mitigating the pro-life Dobbs decision under the premise that abortion facility closures harm young women's education and earnings. According to documents obtained by Texas Scorecard, a professor at Texas A&M School of Public Health intends to study the relationship between the closure of abortion facilities in Texas and a variety of academic and economic indicators. It's important to note here that both A&M and the Higher Education Coordinating Board try to conceal these documents from the general public and from us. The Office of the Attorney General, though, recently ordered A&M to turn them over. The professor in question is Daniel Marthy. He said that he believes the closure of abortion facilities has harmed young women's education and earnings. As such, he seeks to determine the, quote, academic achievement and eventual labor market earnings for young women in localities where abortion facilities have closed. Part of Marthy's research plan is to use the data he collects, quote, to inform state policymakers and administrators on the potential effects of restricting access to reproductive health services on the academic performance of young people, with a particular focus on policy recommendations. In other words, under the guise of research, A&M is going to be using taxpayer resources to lobby for more abortions. A Huntsville area mother has filed a lawsuit against Sam Houston State University, alleging the school is excluding homeschool students from the full range of dual credit courses required by state lawmakers. According to Autumn Selman, the university is refusing to comply with a new law that guarantees equal treatment for homeschool students seeking to enroll in college-level coursework. Selman's son was allegedly told he could only sign up for a limited set of dual credit classes, while public school students have access to the full core curriculum. Selman is asking the court to order Sam Houston State to provide her son with full access to its dual credit catalog, just as it would any other student. The Texas Education Agency is taking over the school districts in Beaumont, Connally, and Lake Worth. The agency's action follows campuses in each of those districts receiving failing academic ratings for at least 5 consecutive years. Under Texas law, the education commissioner must either appoint a new school board or close a campus after 5 years of consecutive failing ratings under the state's A-to-F accountability system. In all 3 of these cases, Commissioner Mike Morath has opted to replace the elected school boards with appointed boards of managers and to install conservators with broad authority over academics, governance, and finances. These 3 takeovers follow TEA's 2023 seizure of Houston ISD and its more recent announcement that Fort Worth ISD is set to face a similar fate. The timeline for returning control to local boards will depend on how quickly each district can move struggling campuses off the state's unacceptable list and keep them there. The Texas Minute will be right back.
The media has an agenda, and having seen behind the curtain, I can tell you it's not what's in your best interests. That's why I started the Salcedo Storm podcast every weekday. Real talk for real Texans. The Salcedo Storm podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts.
A court hearing this week will focus on a Lubbock County commissioner booted from his office after announcing a run for the U.S. Congress. Jason Corley is fighting back after County Judge Curtis Parrish installed a new commissioner, claiming the state's resign to run provision applies to county commissioners. Corley disagrees, saying it does not apply when seeking a federal office. Corley was first elected in 2018, but last week, sheriff's deputies ordered him to clean out his office after Judge Parrish swore in Mark Muir to reclaim the post. Corley is now suing Muir as required by law. Corley believes Parrish's action is politically motivated. In 2024 and again in 2025, Corley and other commissioners blocked property tax increases backed by Parrish. Earlier this month, Corley announced he was running for the congressional seat being vacated by U.S. Representative Jody Arrington. Meanwhile, Parrish will face Wesley Hawk in the March Republican primary for Lubbock County Judge. You can get more details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Adam Kahn, Michael Wilson, Sidney Henry, and Aaron Anderson. Our producer is Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now go make it a great day.